Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 33 of the Non-League to Legend save. And as I said in the last episode, this is a bit of a bonus episode. I don't know if we're going to play any games, but we've got a job offer, and I'm potentially going to delay it. So what we're going to do is just play through. I mean, as you can see here, we've got 7 days until the Warsaw game, or 6 days, sorry, now, and then about 9 days after that. So I should imagine we may play the Warsaw game, but the idea is I'm just kind of holding out with this job offer because there's potentially another one or two that I may want. So this is the job offer, and it's the one from last episode, and it is from Southampton. They approach us. And as you can see, we're only on £2,200 a week at Plymouth. So this is a massive step up in wages, and a much bigger club, certainly ready to get back into the Premier League and hold their position in the Premier League. I'm really tempted just to take the job, but I think we're going to delay it because we've applied for the Watford job also. They're 18th in the Prem. That wouldn't be a bad job. I kind of want to see if they've got silly money like Southampton, which it doesn't look like they have. Their finances are only okay, and possibly that one. But I'm also waiting for the Everton job to come up. I have no idea how Tim Sherwood hasn't been sacked yet. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and delay this job. Let's get that delay for a week. Southampton agree to the delay, and we're just going to play through, see if we get this job, this interview offer for Watford. I think that it's going to all come a little bit too soon for the Everton job, to be completely honest. I can't see them sacking their manager, me applying, getting an interview, and getting offered the job in the time that I'm going to have to make a decision on the Southampton job as such. So I think Southampton's our most probable location, but we will see. Right, Plymouth takes silence as golden. That was about me talking about the Watford job. Let's just get through this news here. Like I say, it's a little bit of a bonus episode. I'd rather not play a game and rather just make it a shorter video. But we'll see how we go. This Warsaw game is coming up a little bit quicker than I imagined. So what was that, Sunday 11th? So we're not going to get offered the Southampton job until the day after the Warsaw game. But if necessary, I can play it off camera. I'll just see how much time it's taken so far to get there, etc. Don't particularly want another really long episode. There you go. Everton manager still safe, still in his job, and I have no idea how. Absolutely no idea. All right, let's get a little bit of match fitness into some of these backup players. I'm going to edit this video a little bit, but it's going to be largely unedited, really. Just sort of one take, which is what I kind of normally do, which is why I ramble on a little bit sometimes. I'm expecting the Watford interview within the next day or two, definitely. But we'll have to see. I mean, I'm quite keen on the Southampton job, really. I know they're only in the Championship, but I think they've got everything about them to get straight back in the Premiership at the first time of asking. I think they're 8th at the moment, so yeah, they're not in a bad position. I think they're less than 10 points off the top of the table, I believe, but I'm doing that off memory. All right, still no interview yet. Southampton just played Warsaw at home. I mean, look at that. Warsaw had 2 men sent off, and Southampton still couldn't break the deadlock, which is not very good to see. West Brom sack Pardew. What are West Brom saying? West Brom 17th in the Premier League, slightly better reputation. I don't know what their squad's like. Let's have a quick look. Joe Hart, Craig Dawson, Jake Livermore, Jordan Marby, Pierre-Emile Hjolberg. He's a good player. Aaron Ramsey, 31 years old though. Guedes, Ross Barkley, Chadley, Vincent Janssen, Onyekuru, Britta Sombalonga. I mean, that definitely stronger than they were, but I'm not going to apply for it. I don't know why, but I've really got my heart set on this Southampton job. I really have. I mean, we still haven't heard anything from Watford, which is a little bit frustrating. I would have liked to at least get a chance to sit down with them and go through the job interview, just so that we can kind of see what terms they're offering, or not what terms, but how much money have we got to spend, etc. No, still nothing there. So I reckon if we haven't heard by the time we get offered this Southampton job again tomorrow, I reckon I'll just take the Southampton job. McCarthy, another 2-match ban. Doesn't surprise me, he's always banned, he is. But Walsall, you remember, they won the league last year in League One, and when we went through the playoffs, so technically a better side than us, but probably haven't strengthened as well as us for the championship, maybe. But yeah, looks like we'll get this game played. We'll give you a little bonus game for this episode, and we'll go from there. And like I say, Watford are running out of time, because I mean I could delay the Southampton job again, and that would come. I would get offered it here one day before the Fulham game. I may do that, but maybe, I don't know. I think I've kind of got my heart set on going to Southampton, you know. Right, we've got some troubles in centre midfield here. Gilby's out injured, Moses McCarthy suspended, Samir Carruthers is suspended also. Louis Reed comes in as the ball-winning midfielder. And yeah, we're struggling a little bit. John Terrell comes in as the advanced playmaker. Drenan keeps his place. Angel Gomez on the left. Callum Kelly and Chris Williams up top. Okay, have we got a centre midfield option here? We have not. Well, let's hope nothing happens to the centre midfielders then, really. But that's how we line up. This could be potentially our last game in charge of Plymouth, which is pretty sad, really. I mean, we took over them at the start of a brand new season. Where were they? They'd finished fourth the year before in League Two. We took over them and we won the league with them. I'm pretty sure, I'm kind of going off memory here. We won the league in League Two, and then straight into League One, and we got promoted straight through the playoffs into the Championship. So it's it's been really good. I've enjoyed my time at Plymouth. We've picked up some great players. I think my player of the save so far is Brad McGarry. I know he's not in today's starting lineup. Possibly should have put him in the team, but no, I really enjoyed having him. Little Australian 19-year-old wonder kid. I don't think he's an actual wonder kid, but he is in my eyes. And yeah, he really propelled us. He had a tough start at Plymouth, but he really propelled us into the upper echelons of League One. Here we go. Drenan Kelly lays it off to Gomez, cleared by Warsaw. Dedes brings it back forward, gives it to Reed. Lovely little ball to the back post. Drenan just headers over. That was a beautiful little clip ball from Reed there. 25 minutes on the clock. Walsall have definitely been the better side, even though we're the only ones to have had a highlight, but it's been a very quiet game. Here we go, highlight. Well in from Dedez. Gomez, what can he do? Sends Chrissy Williams in, who spreads it to Terrell. Oh, he tries to place one in that bottom corner. Keeper gets down well. Alright, we've got the corner. Is this Drenan? Drenan to take. Swings one in, Terrell up. Gets beat to it and it's cleared away. Southampton are drawing 1-1 away at Burnley. Sounds like a big fixture for them. Alright, half time approaches. Walsall have a last minute corner. Will anything come of it? Go on, get there. Oh no! He's got to be off. He's off. That would have been a bit of a kick in the teeth. But half time is here. 0-0. I mean, we've been poor. I'm not overly angry with them. I think any away point in the championship, regardless of it being against someone that's come up with us, is a good point. Here we go. Goal kick comes out. Big winners from Dedez. Doesn't get there. Delaney leaves it, and Walsall are in. Oh, that was some poor defending. Really poor. There we go. Goal kick. Shamal George has the ball in his hands. He's going to clear it long. Gomez gets up. Doesn't win it. Delaney swings one long. Will Williams get there? He looks like he will. Swings one back post. Kelly back across. Gomez. That's lovely. Probably haven't deserved it, but we're 1-0 up. 54 minutes on the clock, and this would definitely be a really good 3 points. Chrissy Williams does ever so well. Gets there just in time. Clips one to the back post. Kelly straight back across. Gomez. He's in that area as always, and makes it 1-0. We've got a highlight straight from the kickoff as well. Let's hope they don't go and equalise straight away. Butler swings. Well, that was poor. You go 55 minutes without seeing a goal, and then all of a sudden they come back to back. Alright, we're not going to watch that. It's annoyed me a little bit. You got to stick one on him. Alright, we've got half hour left. I think we're going to make a change, and just in case this is our last game, which I believe it probably will be, Brad McGarry will come on. I am going to scout him when I get to Southampton. It would be nice for him to be up to a standard, but I've got a funny feeling Southampton are going to be head and shoulders above his kind of level. In terms of any other changes, we've got very little. I mean, Nathan Holland can possibly do a job. In fact, we are going to do that. He's been Aaron Drenan's been pretty poor. So double substitution, half hour to go. Let's see if we can go and snatch this game. 15 minutes left. Not a lot happening. We're starting to sort of pile on the pressure a little bit. But, yeah, not a lot's happening really. Not a lot of highlights. Oh, as I say that, we've got one here. Tunnicliffe into the feet of Kelly. Plays inside to Holland. Tries to find Terrell, but a poor pass. Walsall come away with it. Surely Lacey's going to clear that up. Well played. Right, Dedez brings it out of defence. Launches one long. Finds Kelly. That's a great ball. Kelly shoots and good save. Looked like it was going over anyway, to be completely honest. Here we go, corner. Gomez. Kelly. Deflection. Oh, that could have gone anywhere. Free kick to Walsall. Be really annoyed if we went and lost this game from here, to be honest. I don't think they've been good enough to win it. I don't think we've been good enough to win it, really. I think a draw is a fair result, but they're going to get a shot on goal at some point. Oh, that was pretty tame. Shamal George gathers it up. What will he do? Will he find the left back? Or will he go long? He goes long. Kelly, that's a lovely touch round his man. Finds Holland, puts it at the back post to Gomez, and that's a decent save down low. Right, just a couple minutes to go in the game. Still 1-1. You can see we've really, from how we started the game, we've really piled it on ever since. And just can't seem to get that goal to go ahead. But we've got 2 minutes of added time left. Nothing looks like it's going to happen, and I think it's most probably going to end like that. 1-1, Not too disappointed. I certainly didn't want to leave on a loss. That would have been a little bit painful. May even get the winner here. Brad McGarry's been poor since he's come on. I think maybe he's having a little sulk because I'm leaving. I'm his favoured personnel. He loves me to pieces, bless him. Right, 1-1. Don't be hard on the team. It's a tough result to take. I kind of agree. There you go. No green. I'm going to put that down to they know I'm off. So hopefully, let's see if we can get a little last minute Watford interview involved. If not, oh, here we go. Here we go. And we're not listed in the front runners for the job. Let's have a little look. No, so maybe Everton are looking for someone just that little step above. I think the same with West Brom with Mancini in the running. But yeah, I mean, if I'm only really going to be involved in the Southampton and the Watford job, then the Southampton job definitely intrigues me a little bit more. And we should be getting offered the Southampton job again tomorrow. And to be honest, kind of tempted. I feel like I'm just delaying the inevitable, and I need as much time as possible to turn this Southampton ship around. So I would kind of like to just take the Southampton job, really. £71 million to spend, £1.7 million a week wage budget. I mean, that's just brilliant. Let's try and take a step up on our wages. 17.25 a week, 2-year contract, 35% relegation wage drop. That shouldn't be a problem. 15% top division promotion wage rise. So that's £1,725 plus half of that again. It'll put us on around the £20,000 mark if we get promoted. Let's have a little look here. No, we're not going to bother with any of them bonuses. I think I'm just going to take the job. I mean, look at that. Look at the training facilities and the youth facilities. It's different class. It really is. So, I mean, Plymouth, are we still, yeah, we're still favoured personnel. Love and life. I mean, look at this. I don't know when exactly we took over. So that was the season they finished fourth. We essentially took over at the end of that season. We finished first, got them promoted, finished third, got them promoted, and then, you know, hopefully have a middle of the road. I mean, it's not going to be their highest ever finish. They finished 10th in the championship in 2007, 2008. Would have been nice to sort of take him to the highest point they've ever been as such. But you can see they had a similar little bit of history to us, you know, in the early 2000s, promoted from League Two, promoted from League One 2 years later, and then progressively did well in the Championship, and then something happened there, and it all went Pete Tong. But yeah, I think we're going to leave, and we'll have a little look round Southampton. There you go, it's been accepted. Finalise the deal. And this is the last time we're going to see the green, and I'm going to have to come up with a new intro for my videos, which are very simplistic, so it won't take me very long at all. Measures takes charge at Southampton. Plymouth only paid 55k in compensation. I mean, they'll feel mugged there, really. They really will. But this is a massive step up for us. I think that Southampton probably shouldn't be a championship side, but they are, and here we are. Right, let's get this meeting done quickly. Yeah, it sounds like a great idea. Be good for me to meet the journalist. Thanks for the introduction. Hope for a long and successful career. Yeah, second opinion. Grateful. Yeah, what a meet me backroom staff. Thanks for your help. See you later. Right, in terms of loans, I mean, we're far enough into the future now for there to be the really good regens. I should imagine that's what these are. And this guy looks all right already. 3.5-star current on loan from Man United, worth 15 million, fullback. Very nice. Just having a rough little look around, really. Injuries. I mean, assessing or not. I don't really know who's good and who's not for them, really, to know whether it's a bad thing. But one thing we are going to do as well is scout people on my shortlist, even though we're going to have to get rid of about 90% of them because they're the level for Portsmouth. Trezeguet's captain, Jack Wilshere's vice captain. We'll leave it at that. That Trezeguet was well dangerous against us. He had so much pace. Have we got any recent honours? 2020 they won the Sky Bet Championship. So they went down, up, down. So hopefully we can get them up, and then once we get them up, we'll keep them there. But we look like we're a very, very good championship squad. Let me just have a little look here. There is not a great deal of quality depth outside of the first team. Lack quality depth in goal. Could do with more depth at centre back. I mean, we got the transfer window coming up in a couple of weeks anyway, so I just don't want to buy anyone blind. I'd rather have them scouted, really. But there we go. Everything looking good. Let's have a little look at their team report. Players' best roles. All positions. So this is our best striker, Angel Zaldivar. I mean, I don't dislike him. He looks like he's got some decent stats. But if we get back into the Premier League, there will be a new striker being bought. Oh, this guy I actually saw. He's a youngster. Martin Stewart, 3-star current, 4.5-star potential. He actually looks pretty good. He looks poor where it doesn't matter, but where it matters, he looks pretty good. I mean, his passing definitely needs working on. But yeah, he looks like a good player. Adam Lakic, I don't know. 3.5-star, inside forward on that left-hand side. He looks a good player. Callum Gribbin, he's always been good. Yeah, he's playing at a decent level there. Trezeguet, this is the main man. Maybe not. He doesn't look fantastic. Again, good where he needs to be, I suppose. Dribbling, finishing, crossing, acceleration, pace, passing, technique. That certainly makes for a decent player. Egyptian international, plenty of caps. Jack Wilshere in the middle of the park. I mean, he's 30 years old, but this is a great championship player. Let's it. 18 games, 2 goals, 0 assists. Not good enough, Jack. I'm going to want more out of you, I'm afraid. Anyone else standing out? Maybe chance to play wing backs, maybe. Ludwig Augustinsson. Looks a decent player. I don't know about his ability at left back. He's probably going to get played at left back. Maybe Josh Timon gets in. It's hard to tell. Jan Valery, our best right back. 3.5-star, 4-star potential. Looks okay. Centre backs, probably a little bit short in this area, to be honest. Marcel Tisserand, 29 years old, 3 stars. I think we need a centre half, definitely. James Tarkowski, though, he's probably better than his star rating maybe suggests there. And then goalkeeper, Jimmy Bates, is he a... Yeah, it's contracted to us. He looks like he's going to be England's next #1, mate. He looks like he's a decent player. Let's get these back to the Premier League. First time of asking, and I think we've got the start of a good team here. Let's have a look, see who else we've got. I mean, look at people like this. We're in the Championship. They're on loan at Sheffield Wednesday. There's no need. We could just fill this team full of this English talent. Doubt I'll be able to bring him back. No, I didn't think so. You can't. Generally don't get that option on this version because it always seems to tick the can't sort of cancel the loan early option. But I mean, no one other than Chris Chalk is necessarily ready for first team football there, but some decent players. And this guy looks really good for his level. Robert Woodward, 20 determination. Love to see that in a player. But he looks decent. He really does. Only 16. Definitely a little bit too early for him. I mean, you can see they haven't been good enough. I mean, come on, look. They look like they're kind of scoring enough goals in a way. They're definitely scoring still, but just poor performances and leaking a few. And that's a great result away at Burnley. That really is. What else? Let's have a look at the finances. Oh, look at that for a championship side. I mean, that is just phenomenal. £115 million in the bank. We've got 71 to spend, and that can be stretched to £109 million in the championship. I mean, that is just unreal. It really is. I don't know what else I can really show you, to be honest. Still in the FA Cup, Everton away, typical. But other than that, okay, that's not too bad. At least here we're taking over in a pretty good position there. Let's hold a team meeting here. Introduce myself. Make the playoffs. Oh, okay. Challenge for automatic promotion. Oh, for goodness sake. It's all started so bad. Oh, that I wasn't expecting, but I respect those of you who don't agree with what I've had to say. Look at that. I've ruined everything. We're going down. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So that's kind of kicked morale in the teeth. I told the board want playoffs, so I thought, well, you know, we're not playing too well. Maybe they'll be happy with playoffs. They want automatic promotion, which is more than fair enough. I mean, what are we, 6 points off? Automatic promotion. It's nothing. It really isn't. I think with a strong vein of form, we can. I mean, we've got the potential to go and win the league if we can. I just want to go up. I just want to go up. I don't care if we finish sixth and go up through the playoffs, finish second, or we win the league. I don't care, but we have to go up. It's a must. So what we're going to do, we're not going to play a game today because it's going to turn into a very, very long video. But I'll play a couple of games. What about Portsmouth, Bournemouth, Brighton, Liverpool, Reading? Just seeing if we had any big rivalries coming up. No, I think what we might do maybe is incorporate the FA Cup third round. So maybe Everton, Millwall, or Bolton. Everton, Bolton, or Everton, Millwall, maybe something like that. We'll come back there. Normally, I'd show you the first game, but for me to do that, I'd have to either carry on recording now or what have you, and I haven't got time for that. So we'll tomorrow's episode will be Bolton versus Everton, or Everton, Bolton and Everton, or Everton and Millwall. So thanks for watching, guys. We've got an exciting time at Southampton here. If you like this little bonus video, drop it a like. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, and I'll do my best to give you daily Football Manager content. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.